So for the sixth test, first of all, I will change the class file name to guessing number. Okay, so first of all, I will create an integer variable called name and set it equal to 5. Then I will create another variable called guess so that the user can guess a number, can prompt the answer. Wait. So I will have to write the code that if the users answer number 5, print you have guessed the number, well done. And if they do not answer 5, continue to prompt the user to enter a number until they enter 5. So I will use the do while loop. Wait, first I will print the prompt. So yes, number 10. And then yes, well, then I'll open the do while loop. So if yes, you guess the number, well done. Then I want to wait, I will. So I think the best condition is when guess is not equal to number, and then if else it will print the you have guessed the correct number. So maybe like guess wrong, trying to guess again. And then outside of the do while loop will be you have guessed a number. Um, so I will run the program. Oh, wait, input the wrong condition. This one. I will run the program again. As you can see here, it will have a infinite loop. So I will use the debugging mode to check where I'm wrong. So first of all, we start the debugging. Okay, so I will add a breakpoint here. At this one, we will run it again. Mm, So as you can see here, so the guess number is 1 and the number is 5. So it will then check this condition. So 1 is not equal to 5. It will then run back the do while loop. Then it continue to check this condition and still run. So you just loop again. So I think in this case, I have to put this whole thing in the do while loop so that if it's run back to loop, it will then run this line again, and then the user can prompt another input and have a try. And after we have the correct number, it will get out of the do while loop and then to the next command. Okay, I will run this one again. As you can see here, if I make the wrong guess, it will give me another chance to guess, and the prompt is not broke again. And also in this one, I want to use some user validation that is did the user enter a number less than or greater than 10, and then have they entered a character. So in this do while loop, I want to ask the try catch one. So it will check if the user prompted character. Much. Mark exception. Yes. Validate format is 10. And also I will add an if condition if the guess number is uh, in the range from 1 to 10. So yes. Mm, mm. But if it's out of the range like this, we will print a comment. Range. Then continue. So yeah, because we get the value of the guess inside of the do while, so it maybe cannot. It will report an error of use of assigned local variable guess. So in here to fix this bug, I will just assign it to a value.
Yeah. nó không.
Trời ơi, con nó quay đi ba. So after I change the integer case to 0, it will fix the error. However, when I try to run the program, so I try with a letter, maybe I, it will say that invalid format. Please enter again. So it will find out if I entered the wrong comment at the wrong format. And so now I will try with the number out of range. And it said that your guess is wrong, but not the invalid range. So the problem here is I used the wrong syntax. So this means that it gets smaller than 1 and gets bigger than 10. So I will change it into odd. So you just need guess smaller than 1 or guess bigger than 10, and it will activate this line. And also I want to explain the continue here. So if it satisfies this condition, it will print out this one. Continue, it will run back to the do while loop and then run it again. So I will have a try. So if I guess a number outside of the range, it will say that invalid range, please enter again, and then come back to the do while loop and start with right line as a number with between 1 and 10. Okay, so that's all for the test. And now I will alter the program so that it takes a number entered by the user one. So this part is for user two. I will make something for user one. Okay. First of all, I will make it into 0. Then I will start the coding for the user one. I will also include the do while loop, the try catch, the try catch one. Um, try catch. Then I will start with the prompt. And then number will take the input. So on this live code, I don't have to compare it into anything. So I just include the try catch one and then the condition if the user input is between 1 and 10. We still have some error here. If and so redline. However, in this one, try catch is not a loop, so we cannot use the same thing as here. So yes. However, I want to that if I entered a character here, it will catch the error and then also run again this one, not skip to the user two. So I will add a while loop here. Then I'll make some change in this. So if so, I will change the condition here. So if the get is in the range, I will break the whole loop to come to the next code of user two. And if it's not, so it will run again so it the while loop is always true, and then it will run again this one. So if guess is in range in this range, I'll change this and so n. So the guess will be inside of this range. The guess with the number. So break the whole loop and then come to the user two. Most invalid range. Okay, that should be fine. I would run this program again. I would try with maybe 11. Yeah, that's good for the invalid range. And how about the character? Yeah, maybe 5. Guess a number. Check the range. All good. And the character. If I enter the wrong number, you guess it wrong. Try to guess again. Okay, correct number. You have guessed a number. Oh, there. So that's all fantastic.